Welcome to the DnA Podcast. Movies, video games, life. It's in our DNA. Here's your hosts, Darius Dominguez and Angie Matos.
Andrew, I just burned 2,000 calories, and that's the last time I leave brownies in the oven while I take a nap. Welcome to another episode of the DnA Podcast. Andrew, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you guys? How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
So much came out this week. Like I can't even...
Dude, it was insane this week.
I can't even fathom
I know
what we're about to talk about on this episode.
I know. It was crazy.
But there's only one place to start. I mean, what else?
Yeah, man.
Stranger Things.
Bro, yeah, like...
Season 4.
Yeah, finally.
You thought I was going to say Doctor Strange, but I'd like to start on Stranger Things.
Oh,
because Season 4 is announced, and they announced that this one will be double the runtime of Season 3.
Oh.
So it's going to be a long-ass season, and they also announced that Season 5 has been confirmed, and it'll be the last season of Stranger Things. So
Okay.
very, very interesting. I'm excited to see where they go with it, because it's
me too.
It's a kick-ass show, bro.
Yeah, man. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I watched it like 1 week, pretty much.
I know you did. Literally, you like 5 days.
Yeah.
Also, they're releasing them in 2 parts, and Netflix has been doing this a lot, and it's been pretty successful, especially with like Money Heist. So it's gonna come out like 5 episodes at one time, and then 5 episodes after. So
okay.
yeah,
That's
so it'll be like
interesting.
volume 1 and 2 kind of thing of the season. So volume 1 comes out May 27th, which is coming faster than we think, and volume 2 will be in the summer on July 1st. So
okay.
yes, happy Canada Day to us here in Canada.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
exactly. But it'll be split up. But it's proven very successful for other shows and stuff. Netflix doing this. So
Yeah.
and obviously we love the weekly releases on everything else. So it's great.
Yeah, like on Disney Plus, pretty much is successful on that too.
Exactly.
Doing
So
that,
why not continue? Right? It's awesome. Okay, let's talk about Doctor Strange too.
Oh, bro, dude, this show got me effed up, bro.
Okay,
Like
so
for real.
I thought the trailer was going to come out during the Super Bowl.
Well,
kind
yeah,
of
it
did.
Yeah, I kind of did. It was like a teaser, and it says go online to see the actual trailer. And what I did, my God, like wow,
It
just wow.
the fact that they showed that in the trailer. Think about how little they showed in the Spider-Man trailer. First of all,
Yeah.
So think about that. Like in the grand scheme of things, take in how little we actually got from that trailer. And then on the other side of it, like, what are we gonna get in this movie? Like,
dude, it's another version of What If, man.
it literally is. Like they're throwing
is.
everything but the kitchen sink.
It's insane. Like, pretty much, people are saying that there's a character in the comics named Nightmare who might be the villain.
Yep.
Wanda is definitely going to find her kids no matter what.
For sure.
In the next, like, another dimension.
She's
I don't know
also
if you
gonna
noticed.
she's gonna be a villain in this movie too. But anyway.
I mean, maybe you'd be surprised.
I think so.
Well, she's gonna have a time with her brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of what happened, and I don't know if you noticed when Strange and that girl, not the girlfriend, the other one, the smaller girl, when he was in the dimension, and then he was like shattering like in reality, like what happened with Drax
and What If,
Infinity War. There's a small piece of glyph of like shattered glass of the cartoon version of What If on the like bottom left.
Yeah.
If you notice that, like that's insane, bro.
They also they're breaking through the glass, and there's also, have you seen the cartoony pylons? So obviously they're going through the comic world.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's insane.
So
and like, oh my God, dude, it's just like
there's also like, what else have we not? There's a zombie Strange. There's zombie Wanda. There's
I
zombies are here. The biggest thing, the freaking Illuminati is confirmed.
the Illuminati, the Marvel Illuminati, and when I heard Patrick Stewart's voice, I was like, holy! I'm not saying the word.
The fact that they put that in there, like, think about that for a second.
It's insane. It's insane.
Like, the fact that they put him in there.
I know.
That blows my mind, because what else are we gonna get during the actual movie? Like,
never mind that. Strange was got handcuffed by the special lock by the wizards that they made,
or the Ultron bots, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the Ultron sentries literally direct them to the Illuminati.
To the Illuminati.
And there's rumors. I hope this is true. If it is, they'll be insane. remember we discussed like Tom Cruise being the
Yes.
Iron Man in this one?
Yes.
He might be Supreme Iron Man, bro.
Supreme Iron Man. I heard that too. It makes sense because Supreme Iron Man is a part of the Illuminati, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he literally, well, actually, it's regular Tony Stark Iron Man,
right,
but
right.
like now
That variant.
since Robert Downey Jr. passed with his character Tony Stark,
Mm-hmm.
the another variant will be Tom Cruise,
Yep.
and he has me in this version of when he gets the Ultron Sentries and bring him to the Illuminati. There might be him there with like Ultron because Ultron is obeying him now,
Yep.
not like Rogue as it was in this timeline. Marvel, they're doing this multiverse is just out of control, bro.
It blows my mind that
It's out of control, man.
Like we started with Iron Man, which is a very easy story to follow, and like all the
Mm-hmm.
ones following, like they're very easy to follow, kind of quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
But you get to where they are now with this multiverse stuff, like I never thought what's so called, the general viewer would be able to keep up with this stuff, but they're doing it now. Like this is the mainstream. Like it is.
This is
we're
the
in
this
the
is the
multiverse.
thing. Yeah, like if anyone ends up watching like Marvel starting off this way, don't even bother because
No, you
your head's
guys-
gonna go explosion.
you
a
have to start from the
volcano
beginning.
eruption, bro. It's gonna be insane.
You wouldn't be able to fathom it. Like
Yeah, you won't.
no,
You won't.
It's just. It's unbelievable. I
Yeah,
keep saying it. Like
it's-
when I heard
it's
his
crazy,
voice,
man.
Patrick Stewart's voice, I was like, the fact that they put this in the freaking trailer
I know.
makes me believe that we're not ready for this movie. Like
It's gonna be insane. I think this one might be like the top 5 superhero movies for me.
it's gonna hit again. Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna have to reevaluate right after Spider-Man again. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy to me, all this.
I know.
Like, I'm loving it though. Like
I know, and you
keep
literally
releasing
see
this stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Like you literally see the reality of this world, like erupting, just like the What If episode of Supreme Strange.
Yeah, yeah. Like
It's insane. It's insane.
there's so much to talk about with this trailer
know.
too. Like, oh my god, the ending. Like, who is that?
I know.
You
Like-
know, like
Literally, it's when Doctor Strange used that magic when he was facing against Thanos to multiply.
yeah,
He's doing the same thing with the arms and shoulder, and he's a zombie version of him. Like it's insane.
it is insane. It's like
It's insane.
it just
That's like the correct term for that trailer. It's insane. That's
it's the multiverse of madness. That is what we're
Yeah,
getting here.
for
Like,
real. And like when I saw the trailer, it's so Sam Raimi, and I love it.
that too.
because
Like the eye shots.
yeah, man, they're like the way it like the video, like the camera zooms to like the buildings and everything's the reality is disappearing, like shattering, and like the way it views everything. It's just like it's so Sam Raimi, which I love.
It's
you
the
know what I
first. I know people will get offended by this. It's the first Marvel movie trailer I've seen where you can be like, I know who directed this.
mean? Yeah.
In my eyes, every other
yeah,
Marvel
and-
movie seems like a collective thing. You know.
Yeah, and,
But-
and like and you know that it's in good hands with this director
Oh,
because
Sam
he knows
Raimi's
what
the
the f he's doing. You know.
Yes, and Sam Raimi at heart is a fan of this shit. Like,
Yeah, he is.
the fact that the original Spider-Mans were so good is because he loves Spider-Man so much.
For a guy that studied the Venom character for the third Spider-Man movie, then going to doing Doctor Strange many years later, oh yeah,
He's he
It's
didn't
insane.
study Venom enough though. I don't think because kind of messed up.
oh yeah, that's true because
He
he had
knew the
like
origin,
little
but-
time to do it too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. The
Right.
studio pushed him to do it, right? So obviously, if
Yeah.
he wanted to do it, it'd be different. But
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, like this movie is gonna be insane. Like it's just. And Sam Raimi at the helm, like you don't know what's gonna happen because he's such a. It's gonna be like a horror movie because obviously he's a horror.
Yeah, that's what I love. Yeah, it's like literally a Marvel horror movie.
It's gonna be
it's insane.
It's gonna be something we've never seen before, and that's exciting to me because
Me
like
too.
people were like, "Oh, it's the same characters and stuff." Like it's gonna be something we've never seen
Different.
before. Genuinely,
Yeah.
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 Like no cap. It's gonna be literally no cap, because Captain America is dead. Anyway,
That this multiverse is not.
well,
Oh,
He
speaking of
could be-
Captain Weiss,
Hmm?
there's a nice little shield picture of Captain Carter,
yep.
and she
So-
might make an appearance in this movie. You want to be
She is
surprised?
going to. She 100%. She is
Like,
in this movie.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know who else I think is in this movie, based on the poster and everything I've seen? Deadpool.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Deadpool's going to be in this movie. I also think Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man's going to be in this movie.
Yeah, he definitely is in this one.
Yep.
And they were saying that Andrew Garfield might be in this one too. I think.
I wouldn't put it out of question. The only rumors I've really heard is Tobey Maguire. I've heard Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back for like, excuse me, Secret Wars.
Oh, okay.
Right down the road, but
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on those.
Yeah. Well, before we head on, I just wanted to say something quick. on top of the thing.
Yep.
Your excuse, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's I watch a zombie show on Netflix. It's called All of Us Are Dead.
Yeah, it is another Korean horror genre.
It's very interesting.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
So you finished it?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to start it. I saw it like a long time ago, and I was like, I need to watch
the
this.
episodes are. Some of them are really long. It's like almost a full length movie.
I know. I saw the run length, and I was like, and there's 10 episodes. It's crazy. That's it's like
12.
12?
12, yeah.
I think I was looking at it. It's like 15 hours of runtime or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. But like, it keeps you suspense of like, you don't know what this person's gonna do and if they're gonna do it and this and that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, without spoiling.
Like, you can't say much. But I'm not saying nothing much, but like, oh wow, it's just like all I'm gonna say is that when you watch this, you're gonna say this guy is a Terminator. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, good. The T1000.
Yeah,
T1000
no, for real.
baby.
It's insane.
I'm gonna start watching it. I've been loafing on it because I saw it a long time ago in like the trailer, and I was like, damn, it looks like Squid Game, like something that would be great, like another Korean horror type.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's just like, and I don't know, man, how the Koreans do their horror thing. It's just amazing.
Different. Yeah, it's just amazing. So good. Yeah,
it's so good. It's just like this part when they turn, you just hear the bone crack. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do it so realistic. Like it's almost too realistic. Like
yeah, no, I totally agree.
Right?
I totally agree. Yeah, and it's just like the way they transform and they come after you. This one part, like a guy's like his legs are, I think, ripped apart, like from his knee down, and he couldn't walk, and he's just like crawling so fast so far. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, it's,
you know,
man. I like you said, like Korean horror, they just do it so much better. Like
yeah, it's insane. It's really good. Yeah,
but check that out.
Yeah, if you have a chance to watch it, go for it.
Watch it. Yeah,
really that good.
I'll have to. I gotta start it. And then we could talk about it on the podcast. I know you mentioned you were watching it this week, and I was kind of like, damn, like I've been wanting to watch that. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Screw it.
Just
start watching it. Yeah, and I was like, wow, really freaking good. Really good. Yeah,
I gotta get on it, man. Shall we? You good to move on?
Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like we didn't spend enough time on Doctor Strange, but it was also like there's so much, and we're gonna unpack it through these weeks, like as the movie comes out, because May's right around the corner, as hard as it is to believe.
I know it's
only 2 months away.
There definitely is going to be another trailer coming out for it. So.
Yeah, I would say in like a month and a half, probably.
Yeah,
maybe another trailer, something like that. And if that one gives even more than this away, oh man, like I'm telling you, the fact that they showed all of that and Patrick Stewart, his voice, blows me away, because like I thought that would be a big thing that they would hide, but like what else are they hiding then? This movie must be off the walls.
You know the best part is too. He got up and stood.
Yep.
That says a lot.
Which means
that says a lot.
Is he a variant that we've never seen, or
is he definitely
the one from?
It's definitely the variant from another like thing. Just like I wouldn't be surprised. Like, well, Deadpool is going to be from the Deadpool
our
universe.
Deadpool.
Yeah, our Deadpool, right? And then it's just like I wouldn't be surprised if they showed the X-Men. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, for sure, they're coming.
You know what I mean?
Coming. And I think it's been rumored for a long time, like John Krasinski as or however you say his name, as Mr. Fantastic. I think he's in this movie. Mr. Fantastic is part of the Illuminati.
Yeah,
in the comics.
He is.
So what better time than to bring him in, right? What better time than to bring him in?
Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
The MCU before these few movies reminded me of just like a singular universe, and they're slowly bringing in the most well-known characters, right?
Yeah.
But these last two movies make me feel like now what we're watching on screen is literally a comic book where anything can happen, where anything was happening in the comics and the cartoons. It's reminding me of that, where like you would get 6 Spider-Man, variants in that cartoon fighting against whoever with the guidance of Madam Web. It reminds me of that. So they're bringing all this stuff to the screen. It's crazy. It's awesome, man.
It's just like this movie, this trailer, for what I've seen, it's just like wow, it's so mind blowing, man.
It's just gonna be the best.
It's gonna be amazing, and not only that too. Like, they were saying that the rumors too. It's saying that before, when the Iron Man and the actual Avengers started, they were saying that it's called the mutants in our timeline.
Yep.
They died. They didn't exist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like now, like when this Doctor Strange movie comes out, you have multiple universes, so many dimensions. Boom, Wolverine. Boom, Phoenix. Boom, Quicksilver. I can keep going.
You can keep. Yeah, there's so many, right? Like,
there's so many. Like,
it's gonna be sick.
Just like introducing Professor X just by itself, like Patrick Stewart, it's over, bro.
It is exactly like that's.
It's gonna be that good. It's gonna be that good.
With that one line, we should tell him the truth. That's it, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Over. We know what's like. It's a new era and it's exciting. Like it's
man, I can't wait.
It is so good. What else? What else should we see? Oh, something that is near and dear to our heart. If we just move away from movies for a second, DeLoreans are coming back. It's not exciting.
I sent you and our cousin Ryan. Shout it out to him. I showed you. I was like, look, I'm like, what the hell? They're coming with electric DeLoreans. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually really cool.
Super exciting. Like, and as an electric car, like that is so cool. Like that is so cool. I want one. I want one. Like I'm excited to see like how much they're gonna be and whatnot, right? Like
I know one. It's gonna be insane, man. Like not only that, like did you see some pictures of people customizing like the DeLorean itself with the body kit? Jesus, man.
Dude, it's a sexy looking car.
Oh, it is. I love it.
Like, and it always has been, It just, I'm excited to see what this one looks like, because I don't know if they're gonna follow that classic quote unquote design. So
yeah, that's true too.
If they do, that'd be awesome, especially if making it electric and stuff. That'd be awesome, but time will tell, right? But that's exciting.
Exactly.
Right? That's so freaking cool to see.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait for I won't be surprised if it comes out later this year. To tell you the truth.
Well, I guess the fact that they announced it, they must have like plans already to do it soon, right? So. I would assume it's coming soon.
Yeah,
you never know.
Surprised.
Yeah. Moving along a little bit, the Black Adam trailer, or sneak peeks, also from the Super Bowl. So, The Rock. Okay, so in every movie that The Rock is in, I look at him as The Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he can play like Joe Smith or whatever the guy's name is, or
Jimmy
Rock. Joe 2, the second junior or whatever.
It's still The Rock, man.
He's still just The Rock in the movie. That's how I see him, right? If you look at the movie Red Notice and Jumanji, whatever, he's literally the same character. So
I totally agree.
That's the way I look at him sometimes. Not to say he's not a good actor. I think he is a good actor, but that's just the way I look at him. In this movie, I think he might finally, like, you can see him as like a character. You know what I mean?
Like, like playing the Black Adam.
Yeah, like you can see he is Black Adam, not just like he is The Rock with like powers, So I'm excited to see that. Like the movie looks good. Like I think that even the CGI looks like
it looks good too.
I'm excited to see this movie. Like
I know. For telling you, Marvel and DC, they're coming up with some very, very good stuff, man.
A lot of people will disagree, but I think DC is redeeming themselves in a lot of ways. Like,
they were like the thing that saved them, honestly, was the Zack Snyder's Justice League movie.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And a lot of people hate Zack Snyder, and I've been seeing it on Twitter all week this week. But dude, like that movie brought it back up to a pedestal where people are like, we want to see these DC characters again. Like, bring these guys back, do it, and obviously the Flash is getting his movie, and the Batgirl, like the movie and whatever, Michael Keaton is supposed to be back and whatever, right? Like, I think in a lot of ways DC is redeeming. They're coming back on the scene. Like
No, I totally agree. They're
here to play a little bit, right? And I think with something like Black Adam too, like I'm very excited to watch this movie.
Yeah, so am I. It's not like the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Amazing movie.
Amazing.
They're definitely going to come up with a second one of him.
They're working on it already, I think. So there you go.
Yeah.
And like, there's Black Adam's probably like behind the Flash for me in most anticipated DC projects after Peacemaker. Now that it's finished, but
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I need to watch that one too.
Yeah, they had a cameo at the end. That was very.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw anything about that, but yeah.
No, I didn't say. I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta watch it. Yeah, the season finale of Peacemaker is DC. I think they're doing well, right? And they kind of redeemed themselves, like I said. Mm-hmm. Everything that Peacemaker is what DC should be going forward. That's how I feel. Everything. Okay. So DC, you've made your bed with like the old Justice League movie and the Batman vs Superman, whatever. Well, however you want to build your universe going forward, it should be based off of what Peacemaker did. That's how I feel. And James Gunn is like, a lot of people hate him. I'm telling you, like, it's hard to believe.
He's a phenomenal director, writer, everything. Man.
I think it's fantastic what he did with Guardians and what he was able to do with this movie and the Suicide Squad.
Even the Guardians of the Galaxy, going off topic.
That's what I mean. I said that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I
think I did. Maybe I said something else. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
With Guardians, too, it's just, honest to God, he's a phenomenal director. Like, yeah, I love the stuff he does. I love it.
Straight up, man.
If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But it's for me. So,
it's for me too.
Exactly. So. Right. And like I said, everything that Peacemaker is should be what DC is going forward. That's how I feel. Yeah. Mm. But I digress. We shall move on.
So yeah. Speaking of the you mentioned the Black Adam, the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. I told you the Rams are gonna win it, man.
Yeah, you did. Thanks for bringing this up now.
I told you.
Listen. Me being a football scholar. No, I'm joking. Mm-hmm. I know. Don't ask me for football advice. But the final, like, what? Let's say 3 minutes. I forget exactly how much time was on the clock. The Bengals, by all odds, should have won that game. Like, they had everything in their favor to either just win the game outright or tie it and bring it to overtime where they could win it. But they didn't, and that's how football goes, and that's how sports goes, and the Rams won. So, yes, Andrew, you were correct, and it's a good thing we didn't bet on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Although I did bet, like, outside of this podcast, I was betting on stuff. Did you know you could bet on the Gatorade color?
Are you for real?
Yep. So the victory Gatorade that they pour at the end, right? It ended up being blue, but on betting apps, you could bet how much ever money you wanted on each color: orange, yellow, blue, red, green. Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
The Super Bowl for betting is the best. Like, you can bet on. They had over and under for the anthem, so they set a time of 1 minute 45 seconds. So you could bet if the anthem singer would go over 1 minute 45, or it would be under that.
Interesting.
I think it ended up being over. Didn't bet on that because that's just, why would you ever bet on somebody singing? You know?
Yeah. Like, speaking of singing, the halftime show was amazing, man.
That was the best halftime show I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But was it Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah. I think so hear me out. Kendrick Lamar is fantastic, I think, but he's the youngest of that group.
Yeah, right? I totally agree.
He came out way later than the rest of those guys. So like the halftime show was pointed for people, like it's pointed at millennials now, where we grew up with that type of music. Like, I grew up with Eminem and stuff, right? So it's pointed for like people like us, not so much like, they're not going for kids and stuff. They're going for the demographic of like 20 to 38. Now, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
so
like around my age,
or 40, basically. Yeah. So, I think that's what they're going for, and I enjoyed it. So they won.
Yeah, they were really good. It was like, even 50 Cent was there. We didn't know that he was gonna be there.
Yeah, they didn't announce him or anything. And then when he started rapping too in the club, that was.
He even did like his original video. He's hanged upside down and everything.
But the memes that came out of that were my favorite.
Oh, dude, the memes was like instant, just like constant. I loved it. It was so funny.
I don't even think it was the second half started before the memes were coming out on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
That's how fast it was.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
But the Super Bowl is always a good time.
Yeah, it was actually a good Super Bowl this year. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, between the betting and all the other fanfare that goes on, like this year's was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
And I think also it had something to do with, like, I think I mentioned it last week. I didn't have a team that I wanted to win, and I didn't have a team that I wanted to lose either, right?
Yeah.
Like, I bet on the Bengals kind of thing, right? But I was kind of like, there's years past where I'm like, I want Tom Brady to lose. Like I don't care who wins, but as long as Tom Brady loses. But there's none of that this year. So I think it was more enjoyable to watch. Just like, oh shit, like it was tight. It was a tight game. Nobody blew each other out. So it's fun to watch.
Yeah, just like for me, like I don't know. For me, I had a gut feeling that the Rams were going to take it. But like, it's still a phenomenal game to watch. I enjoyed it a lot. And like I said before, like the Super Bowl, the halftime, it was just like. It was really good this year. I enjoyed it. Yeah. And I think that another year too that was really freaking fantastic was with Michael Jackson and Mariah Carey.
Yeah. I think
that was a good one too.
1990. That was in the 90s. I think. I forgot.
I think it was in the 90s. That was a good.
The Michael Jackson halftime show is. I think a lot of people think it's the best, but there's been a lot of good ones, but like last year with the Weeknd, it was interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought it was cool what he did with like the stage and stuff. Like
but like there's some parts
of it.
Yeah, there's some parts that like was like POV means person
point of view.
Point of view. It's just like on his face and he's going through a maze. I don't know what. I feel sorry for people that watch that and it might cause seizures. But like,
yeah.
Like I can't. No, I can't.
No, that was a bit much. That was
that's pretty crazy.
Some parts of that, I can see.
But like other than that, it was decent. It was okay. Yeah. But like I said, I think this year for like with Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was one of the best parts of that too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you see? There was a clip on Twitter somebody took of before they went live. So during the commercial, before they started the performance, and Dr. Dre started it, Snoop Dogg was like smoking a joint under the.
Of course he was.
Under the stage, and somebody was recording, and then they like posted it like, "Oh, how dare he?" And everyone's like, "You're surprised, dude?" It's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's Snoop Dogg. He's getting his
mojo.
His zone.
His mojo.
He's getting in his zone, bro.
He's in the zone. He's got it. Dude. Like. You're playing songs like Still Dre, and the next episode you got Snoop. Snoop's got to be on his game, you know. So
yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised like if you did that back in the NWO days.
Oh, dude, of course.
Like it's insane.
NWO was the wrestling faction.
Right. I'm sorry. NWA.
Yes.
Jesus.
NWA and.
That's right. What the?
Well, Snoop Dogg wasn't in NWA. It was he came after. He was part of it. He signed with like Dre after they all split up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Ice Cube that was in the.
Ice Cube, yeah. A really good movie, by the way, on Netflix.
Yeah,
Straight Outta Compton.
Great movie. That movie's really good.
Love that movie.
All their songs are in the movie, for heaven's sake.
I know, yeah. And there was a lot of stuff that actually they told them not to say on TV that they did. There was a lot of what did Dre? They told Dre in one of the songs, you can't say "Still Not Loving Police" or whatever.
Oh yeah,
or something. This is the rumor. I'm just saying, and he said it anyway because obviously, you can't tell Dr. Dre what to do. Like, what do you think? Like, Dr. Dre's gonna do whatever he wants to do.
Exactly.
But anyway, the Super Bowl was great. It was good.
Yeah, I totally agree. It was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Have you seen the Nope movie trailer? Jordan Peele's movie.
I saw bits and pieces, but I didn't see it.
Okay, we can save it for another week. That's not a huge. We can talk about something else because we have a lot of stuff to talk about actually. So that's quite all right. Okay, so Netflix. This might get you excited. Netflix is pairing with Take-Two Interactive and 2K to produce a film adaptation of. Do you know what this is?
No.
You have no idea what this is?
No.
It's going to be a Netflix original film made with 2K and Take-Two Interactive.
Okay.
It's based on the renowned video game franchise.
Take-Two
Bioshock.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I love Bioshock.
Yeah. And
I did not know that.
Yeah. And it's it's going to be a movie on Netflix. It's going to be a Netflix original.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah, they're partnering with 2K and, well, I guess Take-Two is 2K. It's the same thing.
Yeah, well, Take-Two owns
2K.
2K and And Rockstar, pretty much, right?
Right, that's right. Yeah, Take-Two is the parent company.
Yeah.
But
I did not know that.
yeah, I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, dude,
What the frick? That's awesome, man.
yeah, that is really cool. And obviously, it was just announced. This is not a thing that will be coming anytime soon, or like they're only working on it now or something. Like,
That'd be sick, man. Because like the games are amazing. The first one's so good.
I know,
Like
and I know you're a big fan of Bioshock.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Like I don't even know if did you play yourself Bioshock yet?
Not like I never had them, but I played them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think you probably have it in your library because it was free before the collection.
Yep, you're right. Totally right.
Well, honestly, like if you start want to play it, you should because the story is fantastic. It's really good, and just like introducing the big daddies, just like these big guys in the swimsuit outfits, pretending like and they have like drill hands, and some of them have like different like weaponry stuff like that.
Yep.
And they protect these little girls called little sisters, and they're like possessed, right? And they're like, "Come, Mr. Bubbles, come, Mr. Bubbles," and they like, and if you, what I like too with the big daddy is that if you get close to it, it gets yellow because it's like, yo, you better back away from my girl. I'm gonna mess your shit up, you know. And then after when you keep like shoot him in the gate, like. You keep shooting him and try to kill him, then it becomes red, and then they're OP as F in this one, eh? In the games, and when you do, you have a choice. If you grab the little sister, you have a choice of freeing her from the possession or taking. Oh my god, what was it? Oh, it's called Eve or something like that. And then you can kill her, and you grab Eve, and you can like eject yourself with the needle, and you get like. Electric abilities,
like powers out of it, yeah.
Powers, pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
And all on the ground, the city, on the water.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I know that about the game. Yeah,
it's so good. It's fantastic.
I just wonder what how they're gonna do it. Like,
I know
it better not be like, don't like cheap out on it. Like, make it good.
Like, I don't know. Like, speaking of video game tie-in wise with Bioshock on the subject. Uncharted came out today.
Uncharted did come out as we're recording this.
Yeah, and it's not getting good reviews, man.
It is flopping tremendously.
Like, wow, I was surprised too.
I could be wrong, but I think I saw it had an opening day worldwide of 37 million, which is not good.
It's just like I don't know about this one. I don't know.
Actually, was it 37 million or just 3 million? It was something pathetic, but like, I don't remember. But it's flopped hard, and like you said, the reviews are not. They don't look good. They don't look
like wow. I don't know. Well, this is like Sony pictures. Well, not their company, but like Sony, the PlayStation exclusive type of movies.
Yep.
I don't know.
Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think there was one decent good video game movie I watched was Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Not the one with the one with the
new one.
The new one with the younger Lara Croft.
Mm-hmm.
It's decent. It's good. It had a pretty good story.
But the OG one, you mean?
Yeah, with Angelina Jolie. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just like, yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised by this.
Yeah, I don't know. Just they should have made it more like more of an origin story of Nathan Drake and Sully, right?
Yeah, but it's hard to though. But
yeah, I know.
Like I understand what they did, but at the same time, it's just do it right or don't do it because then it'll flop like this.
Yeah. See now, going subject for Bioshock. It's gonna be concerns now too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, you want to get excited about these things, but there's also a track record of these things being ruined on screen.
I know.
So it's hard to really.
We'll see. I always watch movies with open mind.
Yep, as you should.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then, for me to watch this one, I have to wait and see what they come up
exactly with. And we will, obviously, the time we're recording this, we haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But...
And if it doesn't end up well, I'll snap my fingers like here. Would I have the Infinity Gauntlet?
It's a cool shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And y'all should be watching the video podcast to see what shirt it is. So.
And I got I bought it when she was with me, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I just Walmart, man. They have the best.
They have the best graphic tees, I think, eh?
Like when I go there, I keep going with Danielle to Walmart. I'm like, babe, you gotta get me away from here, eh?
Yeah, because you're just gonna buy everything.
Yeah, like I buy like all this stuff. It's insane, man.
Yeah, no, me too. Like they have some cool shirts at Walmart.
Yeah, they do. And like, what was the other one in? What's the other one? Hot Topic.
Yes.
That one.
Hot Topic. They have a lot of good stuff too. It's a little bit more expensive.
It is. I totally agree. It is.
But there's a couple stores like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, wow, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shall we move on?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so this is from Brian Robbins on Twitter.
Okay.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast. We've talked about it. It's the hard reboot of the entire Transformers. On the screen, at least the big screen.
Very good. Very good.
He's reporting that this movie will be the first of a brand new trilogy. So we're gonna get 3 Transformers movies. It's a hard reboot.
Thank you.
I know. Thank God, right? It's just instead of like on the same stupid timeline they were doing before, like it got stupid. Like it didn't start stupid. I liked it.
Yeah. Like what was the last one? The last night.
The night. Yeah. Last night.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, sorry, it was Bumblebee, I should say.
No.
Yeah,
Bumblebee was a hard reboot, I think.
No, it was the origin
to
to the original.
You're right, because then he turns into the Camaro that we saw in Transformers.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for this one, get me some Beast Wars up in this bitch, bro. Like
I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. This is gonna be this has to be. I think this is gonna be more of a Transformers centric story, you know what I mean? Like not so much with the humans and stuff.
Good.
Like it will be eventually, but I think like they're gonna build up to it this time instead of just like Earth.
Like
they're here.
Like it's rocket science for the story, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
They go to Earth, they find the energons to rebuild the planet to survive, to get more powerful, and do you want to rule the universe? Well, that's Decepticons.
Decepticons MO.
And then you introduce the Maximals and the Predacons and the storyline.
Well, the fact that the movie is called Rise of the Beasts, thinks we get some Beast Wars, but
I wouldn't be surprised if they show like the Dinobots, like Grimlock,
right off the rip.
Yeah, so
it could be. I think this. It's a prime example of what a lot of studios are doing now. This is for the hardcore fans, right? And if you're not a hardcore fan, you're gonna become one. So that's what it is.
I'm surprised they didn't do the last one. The last night, I'm surprised they didn't do another movie because they didn't introduce two.
Yeah, they were missing a lot of characters. In the last,
Unicron, that's the name, Unicron.
Yeah, but like in general, they were missing a lot of characters. In the last,
they were.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
It's going to be very, very exciting and interesting to see what they do with it, right? So
yeah, I can't wait for that one too.
Mostly excitement. It's going to be good. So A Quiet Place 3.
Hey, Quiet Place.
It's been announced already. It releases in 2025, so a little bit of a break that they're taking. Yeah. So the first one came out I want to say 2018.
Yeah, which was really good, by the way.
Yeah, and we went together to watch it.
Yes, we did. Yeah. And I was like, I loved it.
That was to that point, that was the only movie I ever watched in theaters twice.
Yeah, and literally made you quiet the whole time because
it was weird, right?
Yeah.
You have these big ass speakers in the theater, and they're like you don't hear.
There was 2 movies that did that. It was Don't Breathe, the horror one, and this one, Quiet Place.
All quiet. It's very interesting atmosphere in that theater. That was an interesting movie to watch like that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But yeah, I'm excited for the third one because the second one I really like too, and the second one was supposed to come out 2020. It got pushed back to last year, 2021, and now this one's going to take an additional 4 years. So, from the time of the last one.
Are you talking about this one?
Yes, that's the one. You have it on Blu-ray.
You know how much I got this guy at last year for Boxing Day sale?
I'm gonna guess $14.
Oh, you're close. $10.
Really? Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap for that one. That's a good deal. It's a good find, man. Moving along a little bit. Seth Rogen. This is gonna sound weird.
Oh, Seth Rogen, that guy.
Seth Rogen's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Say that 10 times fast. Releases in 2023. So Seth Rogen is making a TMNT movie.
You know what? I think you'll pull it off.
I do too, because TMNT is goofy.
Yeah, and it's
Aren't
fun.
they supposed to be fun at heart? You know,
Yeah,
doesn't have to be serious.
the one that came out. What was it? The one that they're 7 feet tall.
Oh, the one. Yeah, it came out what 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay. It was a good concept because they introduced Krang and Rocksteady, Bebop, and all that. And what the hell's that bug's name? Baxter. Jesus, Dr. Baxter.
Yeah.
And he gets infected, but he doesn't actually become a bug. It shows him doing a reboot with the turtles.
It's printing money,
Printing money, bro. Like
no. Like like you're right. I can't even get my words out. You're right, because it's Seth Rogen, and I think Seth Rogen's actually probably the perfect person to take over Ninja Turtles, like in this way. Even if
for real.
I hope it's not animated, but even if it is, I think he could pull off something special with this.
Yeah, like there's a one too, that animated one that came out 2003, I think. That one was good too.
Yeah, that was good too.
That one was a good one too.
Well, that was a show, right? That was a show, I think, or a movie.
No, it was actually a movie.
It was a movie.
Yeah, it was a movie, like an animated movie. But like, yeah, if they pull it off, bro, just
Well, the thing is, like, if it's animated, you're probably targeting kids. If it's not animated, I'll probably go watch it, right? So I would make it unanimated, but
if it's still animated, I'm still gonna watch it because the childhood in me loved the turtles, so I still love to this day.
Of course, you're gonna watch it. I get that. But yeah, I think you can pull it off. And the coolest part about it is, if that's even a word, is after it is released, there will be 3. Is it 3? Sorry. Or a couple villain-driven films. So it's going to be like just the villains of the TMNT.
Wow. So probably like Shredder or something.
Yeah. So the movie would be like, Venom. Like it'd just be like, it would be Shredder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I think that's a really cool concept because there are characters in their universe that we haven't explored fully, and I think they can. And I think that'd
be awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
There's a lot to be desired there in TMNT, man. So
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them would be Shredder. You know what I mean?
No, I know. Yeah. Right. Also, Sonic 3. Sonic 2 hasn't even come out yet.
And they're developing another
one. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But because it's so successful, like how could they not?
It's Sonic, man.
Like they're knocking it out of the park with Sonic. So how could you not make a third one, right?
Dude, they're introducing the second one, Tails and freaking Knuckles, for heaven's sake.
I know. Yeah. Like, they're just they did this one right. They did this one right, I think.
Yeah, they did.
In the eyes of a lot of people. And it's a good thing they
except for the part that the trailer came out that it looks like an alien.
I was about to say the same thing.
And now
he didn't look like an alien. He looked like a human mixed with a
alien.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A Martian.
Alien with spiky blue hair.
Spiky hair. Yeah.
Yeah. And they did some twerks, and it looks exactly like the video game counterpart.
Yep. Thank God, because the first version. My God.
There you go. There's speaking of topic we talked about before, video game movie wise, this one was actually decent too.
This was a good one. Yeah, actually. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yep. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head, but that's a great point. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah. Even like Jim Carrey as Dr.
Robotnik. Yeah, great casting.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Jim Carrey could pull off like almost anything though. Let's be honest.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's a freak like that. So, you give him anything, he'll make it work. So.
Yeah, hell, he's doing freaking Ace Ventura.
Are they doing another one?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
How have we not talked about this on the podcast? They're doing another Ace Ventura?
Yeah, they're doing another.
That hypes me up.
They're doing another one. Yeah.
Wow. I gotta look into that because those movies, I love those movies.
No, I love. I know the first. I know the first one like
by heart.
Off the top of my head. Yeah, by heart. Yeah.
For real. Yeah, me too. Because that was a huge part of my childhood. That movie.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Even the second one is amazing too.
The second one's really good too.
Yeah,
actually, the second one when he's like driving through the forest and he keeps like spinning and crashing and shit, and then he lands like a glove. That's in the first one too, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah. Spins in parks like a glove. Good movies.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, with the door, you know what I'm talking
The
about?
side door.
Yeah, he's yelling. It's a soundproof door. Yeah, no, fantastic movies. Okay, so they're it's ironic, I think. They're developing a show or a series on Netflix called Blockbuster, and I think it's ironic because Netflix
Oh
put
wow, really?
Blockbuster out of business.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's pretty ironic, and basically it's going to be a
Yeah.
comedy series that follows the employees of the last Blockbuster in America. So there was a
okay.
famous last Blockbuster. It was the last
Yeah,
location
there
known
is,
to
yeah.
man or whatever.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
And it's basically going to be like a comedy series following the employees in the final days of Blockbuster or something. So I think that has big potential.
Oh yeah.
That could be really good.
Yeah. I totally agree.
I think it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna keep my eye out for
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
The other
cool.
thing too that just made me realize is Bel Air just started coming out too. That's a new series.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Did you watch it, or are you just not sure about
Oh,
watching it?
I'm just not sure about it.
Me too. I think it has potential. I haven't watched it yet, so it's unfair to judge. But I just don't. It's something's off. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it takes itself too serious.
Yeah, it's the complete. It almost seems to me like the complete opposite of what the Fresh Prince of Bel Air is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy show with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Go to his Uncle Phil's house in Bel Air, blah blah blah. You know the story. Everyone knows the story.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's just I don't know. This one, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the opposite of what we know Fresh Prince to be. It almost looks like it takes itself too seriously, like you said, and it's a drama about the same events, but it's we've already seen these events and in a comedy format, which is what the show should be. So here's my thing, okay? Why are we remaking this shit? It could be really good for all I know. I haven't watched it yet, right?
Yeah.
But my initial thought is why don't we make original IP?
Yeah, even speaking of topic here with reboots, freaking the Saved by the Bell,
Terrible.
why?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air came out in the 90s. It served its purpose in the 90s. It's still a fantastic show. I watch it still to this day.
Yeah, you don't have to reboot it. Just leave it as is in the 90s and just keep replaying on television until
Don't reboot these shows, especially Saved by
yeah.
the Bell, like you said. Make your own. Make the next Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Make the next classic. Make the next great show.
Exactly.
Look at Stranger Things. Make the next great show. We've never seen anything like Stranger Things. Don't reboot Stranger Things once it's done. Make the next Stranger Things. So why are we making? I know Will Smith is producing it. I don't give a shit. Make something new.
Exactly. It's just I just don't really care for it.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it up. I haven't watched it yet. It's something that
I'm not even bothered to tell you the truth. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it was just kind of
being
there.
honest.
Something I'm trying to adapt to, is with all this shit coming out, because there's so many movies and shows and shit coming out. Just watch what I like.
Yeah.
There's so much coming out and people are telling you what you gotta like and whatever. Just watch what you like, because you're gonna waste time watching something that you don't like. So for all I know, Fresh Prince, I could give it a shot, and if it's good, then I'll continue to watch it. But if not, like many other shows, I'm not going to continue it, and it's probably, in a way, the acting could be great, but if it's recycled garbage and stuff, then I don't know. I'm unsure of it, like you said, right?
Yeah, like a new IP that I looked at Netflix, they have it there, which I'm interested in. I probably might end up watching. It's called Manifest, and I know it's the old one. I think it just finished too. The 100. You ever watch that one?
Oh no, but I know people who have, and they say it's really good. Yes,
I need to watch that one because I heard that's done completely.
Yeah,
and I
you can watch it in 1 week.
Yeah, probably probably yeah. It's they say it was good. I want to check that one out. And Manifest too. It's interesting. There's a bunch of people, passengers on a plane.
Yeah,
and then disappears, and they come back I don't know, several years later or something. That's what I know about.
So it almost sounds like The Forest.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
In a way, right?
Huh.
Interesting. That sounds pretty good, actually. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I need to check that one out too. Like, I just saw him, like, okay. So,
some original IP.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah.
And before anyone comes back at us with this shit, like, oh, Marvel makes all the same movies all the time. You guys are gonna watch Doctor Strange? It's not. It's different. It's different.
It is different.
It's different. It's different storylines. We're not doing the same shit every time.
Exactly, because this one, the new Doctor Strange, it's literally in the multiverse now.
Yes.
And there's madness everywhere.
Yes.
There's madness everywhere.
There is madness everywhere. Isn't that true?
I know.
Last thing I'll mention before we get, because we got to move on. Peacemaker is getting a season 2, and that's
good.
Awesome.
That's good.
And I'm telling you, I know it's hard to get into new shows. I really think you would like this show. Like, this show will make you laugh.
I'm definitely gonna end up watching this one for sure.
It's almost better for you now because you get to watch the whole thing whenever you want. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But dude, like, for a superhero show, like, it made me laugh. Like, it was good. It was good. So yeah, that's good. Season 2 is coming out soon. That's good. I'm enjoying. I had to watch the first one, so I'm gonna get into that. But speaking of like shows that I started watching again, The Walking Dead. Oh, yeah. Wow! Like the newer seasons.
Yeah,
you picked it up again.
Yeah, I picked up because
Why do you hate yourself?
Because like the show's almost done.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is the last season. I didn't watch season 9 and 10. I was like, you know what? I still remember this day what happened like season 8, which I'm surprised.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching. It's decent so far. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll give it a shot because like I felt like I watched from season 6 to 9. Was it? I think I watched till 9 almost actually.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was watching it just to watch it because I'm this far deep. So I feel like once the show finishes, I'll end up finishing it anyway. So.
Yeah, like for me, I think season 2 to this day is like my favorite season.
Yeah. Oh,
and
season 2.
Yeah, that's one
with Shane.
With Shane.
Yeah, that's the best
season. And I'll say maybe season 3 when they introduced like the governor and all that stuff.
The one with the governor. I remember walking like when the governor. I don't think I started watching till season 4, but I went all the way back to start for season 4.
Yeah.
But I remember like you guys like. Oh my god, like the jail and like some of our other cousins, you're like, dude, this show is the best. And I think it was season 3 with the governor. So, but I remember you guys were just like, this show is the shit. And it's funny how things change in 10 years.
Yeah, I know, like it is. It literally, I have books literally upon like just based on this character.
Yeah.
The governor. Yeah.
No, like it was one of my favorite villains in the whole show, I think.
Yeah, or if not,
freaking good. The best. Yeah.
Yeah. Now they have, it was good. It was good. And now they introduced these characters. There's a new group called the Whispers. So I
finished on that part. I got introduced to them and then I stopped watching. So I know a little bit about them. Yeah.
So they're before we move on, just quickly summarize. Like they take the skins of the dead, the zombies, and then put on their bodies and they walk along with the dead. Right? Smell like it. Kind of smart. And they whisper like, "Where is he? I don't see him." Yeah, it's legit.
It's messed up.
It's frightening shit, man. Yeah. It's frightening shit.
So you don't know where it's coming from because they're just in a group of walkers. It's
exactly.
Yeah. Interesting. I might have to jump back into that too. You're making me feel left out. But yes, games you did not know were expensive shit. Do you have a game this week?
Yeah? Yes, I do.
Very nice. And then we'll move on to our final segment and we'll wrap up the podcast.
Very good. Very good. So this guy, it's a gem. Part of my childhood, close to my heart. Pink little bastard, hair bastard.
Oh, Kirby.
Close.
Oh, I was
close. Wrong. No, it's a different. It's a PS1 game. It's a PS1 game.
Gotcha.
It's a guy named Tomba.
Tomba.
Play a lot of this game on the PS1. And it's pretty pricey, man.
Okay, so for PS1 game, it's pricey, or
yes, it's pretty pricey for a PS1 game. So, well, right now that's price is. It's definitely going to raise in price because it's.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
It's always up and down.
Yeah, exactly. So for what I got here right now, for this price wise, for loose, it's $140.
That's pretty. Yeah, that is pretty expensive for PS1
just for the disc.
That's pretty expensive for PS1 game.
I know, man, and like. The case and the manual. The Alcyon manual is 42. It's not that bad.
Okay, that's a little much though.
I don't know, just for the booklet, I know. And the case is $50.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Just for a CD case.
Yeah, literally just the case. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, man. And complete, it's it bumped up just a tiny little bit, $194.
okay, that's not much. That's not much of a
Bump,
gap. Yeah, or a bump. Yeah.
This one for new, it went up pretty good, $530.
Okay, that's expensive for a PS1 game. Think about that. Like,
I know.
yeah,
I know.
And is there a graded version?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And this one, it's $1,866.
Wow.
100, yeah, 1,800 1,800, yeah. And, well, $66 and
Yeah.
5 cents, whatever.
Wow, that's intense.
You know the best part is too about this game? You could go out and buy a PS3.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You could buy a PS3 console.
Yeah.
Sign up your account on there. Go in the store. Well, you can't do it. You can't put any credits or like PlayStation Network money on the PS3 now because they got rid of that.
They got rid of that. Yeah.
So if you have like a PS4/PS5, you can go on your account on there, put the money on there, or even the internet. Go on their website, log into your PSN, and then you put money. You buy it on there. You buy it on there. You just put money, you think, and you hook up your account on your PS3.
And
you're good to go. And
how much is it on PS3? Like $15?
$10 freaking dollars.
Yeah. So
$10.
yeah, you would actually think about this. You would actually save money by going to buy a PS3 and buy the game.
Yeah, for real.
And just buying the game on PS1.
Yeah,
you'd actually save
for
money.
real. Yeah.
So that was a good one. That's
oh, thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Which could mean something in different languages. So, time for Darius' difficulties and Andrew's annoyances.
Yeah.
Andrew, as always, first to last.
I'll go first this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. My annoyances and really pisses me the F off.
Okay. Wow. Coming out with a bang this time.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, you go out to like a game store, or let's say a game store.
Yep.
You go there, and then it shows you pick up the case of a game, and says like it has the price on the game. You know, just some of the stickers have like the circle ones, or just like the ones that you have that machine just clicks like I don't know, 30, like $34.99 or something.
Whatever it be.
Yeah. You find a case of a game there that has like 5,000 stickers on them. 5,000 stickers.
Yep.
Different prices.
Been there.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
And annoys me.
No, I feel that. That would get me going too.
Like, you see a game, and it's like, oh, I know this game back in the day. I grew up with it, you know. Let's just say, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto, for example, Vice City, whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
You say like, oh yeah, I remember how it had the frames and it showed like the car, the boat, and the woman there, and it showed like Tommy and whatever, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a gigantic sticker like halfway like this, like covering the thing on the freaking case, and then you turn around, they have like those barcodes from like I don't know, freaking another store. It's like gigantic, it's like from the bottom like this, and the bottom like this. I can't, bro. I can't.
I know. Yeah, no. The amount of times I've seen that too, like, and like you know where they have them too, like flea markets.
Yeah, like the flea market.
It'll be like, dude, what's the price? There's 7 of them.
Yeah, like it makes you want to go out and buy like DVD movies for like $1 just to get the case. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like it's so stupid. That annoys me, man.
That is a good one. Yeah, I've run into that. Yeah, so that's funny. Actually, when you brought that up, that unlocked the memory. I was like, wow, yes, I've had that before. Where there's like 700 stickers on the game case.
Yeah, for real, man.
It's intense. So mine this week.
What's your difficulty, Darius?
Mine this week is movie theaters.
Oh yeah, here we go.
In the world we live in today, I believe that exclusive theater releases are a thing of the past.
Yeah, no.
And I think movie theaters, you know what? Like Thanos, right?
Snap it away, bro.
He is inevitable. And it's true. He actually snapped. twice. One of them didn't work. But he actually snapped twice. He is inevitable. Okay? Movie theaters, in my eyes, as much as I hate it because, it's a great experience and people love it, it's inevitable they're going to go out of business. And very shortly. It's inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why don't we get like a system in place to start the movie releases on like home, like that you can watch them at home? Why don't we get a head start on that?
Like we mentioned before on the podcast. Yeah.
But I've really been thinking about it this week because like the Batman is going to come out soon, right?
That's
what
right,
I've really been thinking about is this, okay? Canada. Okay. It's the same in the States, but Canada, our prices are crazy too. For Spider-Man No Way Home, I think I paid for IMAX like literally $25 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
That is not affordable. Just straight up. Like,
it's not.
People are gonna, like, no joke, like families are gonna end up having to choose between going to the movie theater or like eating that week.
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, this new movie just came out, The Batman. Do I take my kids to go watch Batman or do we eat? Like,
or put food on the table.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't see it like that, but it's a real situation for a lot of people. Like,
yeah, I totally agree.
The prices are insane. Like, I know. And here's my problem. I don't know if I want to pay with all these movies coming out. I don't know if I want to pay $25 each time to watch The Batman, Doctor Strange, whatever. But I would pay like $14 to watch it at home.
Yeah, like honestly, like even that too. Like honestly, like at this point, if I end up ever going to the theater again, which
is very slim. We've talked about it off the podcast.
Yeah, like very slim. Like honestly, like the movie I'll probably go watch in theaters. Like this only one movie I watch in theaters. It's Doctor Strange. That's it.
That was the only movie this year I think I'd watch in theaters.
I'll watch in theaters.
I'm very excited for Batman, but I just don't see myself watching it in theaters.
Yeah, like for me, honestly, like I'm not like you said, I'm not paying $30. Forget it. And that's IMAX, no?
That's IMAX.
That's insane. Like but
IMAX is only $4 more than thing. Yeah, You're still paying $20 a ticket.
Yeah, like for me, I don't care about the 3D bullshit. I don't care.
But what I'm saying is, even we went to watch Shang-Chi together. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The tickets were $20. It was a regular non-3D showing. The tickets were $20.
I know. You know why they cost that much? Because if anything with Marvel and the theater, they make money.
Because that's where their money's coming from. Because nobody else wants to watch anything else. Yeah,
right? That's it.
It's true. And like it's just too expensive. And like you said, like we've talked about it outside of the podcast, but the last time I went to a theater, I didn't really talk about this in the show. It was one of the most uncomfortable experiences I've ever had anywhere. Like,
yeah, I know.
Just like I just want to sit and watch a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it changed. It's changed dramatically.
It has changed dramatically, and between the prices and everything, like, and not wanting to go with friends or friends not wanting to go because it's too expensive, and you can't take families, and like it's changed so much that I just think let's start. What happens next? We're gonna end up watching movies from home. Let's get a head start on that. What is the
exactly?
What is the protocol for that? Like, how are we gonna look at this?
If the gaming, yeah, I totally agree. Like, if the gaming industry could put games digitally for you to buy, why the freak not they just put it on the Cineplex store on your thing, or even like get an app for like your consoles or like your laptop, whatever, or your phone. And just boom, and you buy, it's like, oh, you want to rent to watch the movie, $10? Okay, boom, there you go.
You can do
That's it.
You can do it. And you look at, I think the main reason that they haven't done it is because, for example, one movie that did it was Black Widow, and Black Widow's the most pirated movie of all time. I think that's a reason that they don't want to do it because of pirate issues. But like, this is what I'm talking about. Put a system in place for that. Then, if you're worried about that, let's figure it out. Yeah. Because movie theaters are going to die. Less and less people are going. Okay. Spider-Man did amazing numbers, but there was people I know personally that haven't gone to movie theaters in years that went to watch Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah. So it was just that movie. I'm telling you, other movies, even Doctor Strange.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange for me. Yeah. Like, go ahead. Yeah. So sorry to cut you off. Like Doctor Strange for me. That's the only movie I'm going to watch in theaters, and that's it.
Yeah, and we'll go because we're hardcore fans, whatever. But any other movie, I'm not going to go, so their numbers are going to get affected. And if you think Doctor Strange is even going to touch what Spider-Man did, you're delusional because what Spider-Man just did is very special. People don't realize.
Yeah, because that movie is special to my heart because it was that freaking good.
It was that good. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But the numbers it did during all of this,
yeah,
it was crazy.
And now you have all these movies coming out. It's not gonna do so well, man.
No, it's and it's sad to see. But it's sad to see. But my thing is like, how do we fix this problem? How do we look forward? You know, people will watch movies from home. Let's put a plan in place. If you're worried about pirating, figure it out, and let's start doing it because movie theaters were dying before the pandemic. Yeah, and this is just accelerating that process fast. Yeah, Spider-Man might have held it for a little bit, and I think a lot of actors and directors, producers recognize that. There's been a lot of them that come out and say like, "Wow, Spider-Man's really, re-jolted the box office," right? But nothing else will keep it up.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. I totally agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
And that is my long-winded difficulty this week.
That was a good one.
Thank you. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for watching and listening. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Check out our Instagram. Check out our merch. Stay safe. Stay healthy, everyone. Hopefully the cold weather, well, depending where you live, is over soon.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I totally agree.
Hope everyone enjoys, well, it's a long weekend here in Canada this weekend.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yes, but hope everyone enjoys, their long weekend if they have. Yeah?
Spending the day with the families for this month.
Yeah, when this comes out, it'll actually be a holiday. So hope you all enjoyed your holiday. And yeah, Andrew?
Yeah, just take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. And for the movie theater wise, I just want to...
The DnA Podcast. Movies, video games, life. It's in our DNA.